time back. The Chinese Vice Premier has called for global cooperation in protecting the world's biodiversity.
Hang Zheng, along with other world leaders, was speaking at this year's One Planet Summit, which is being held online because of the pandemic.
Preserving biodiversity is a global challenge that needs the international community to work together. This year, against the backdrop of the COVID-19 pandemic, we must be innovative in our discussions. We must strengthen communication and pull in the same direction. We must accelerate talks on the post-2020 global biodiversity framework.
The French President, Emmanuel Macron, is chairing the global summit. And Ross Cullen joins us now from Paris. Ross, what did Macron say?
Yes, Juliet, he was hosting the One Planet Summit virtually. There were some people in physical attendance alongside the French President, but most people joining online. That's certainly what the United Nations Secretary General did, Antonio Guterres. He was saying that we are acting as if we have a spare planet, saying that deserts are increasing, wetlands are decreasing, the oceans are filling up with plastic. Saying that we need to act now because nature is reminding us of the problems that we are creating. And Emmanuel Macron himself pointing out that there could be some positivity in this problem, saying that we have an opportunity now to create 190 million jobs by 2030 in the sustainable sector, in the green sector, trying to ensure that the recovery for countries' economies from the coronavirus pandemic is a green and sustainable one. And we can hear now a little bit more of what the French President Emmanuel Macron had to say.
We can move the dial if we decide to do so. Everyone has felt how seeing human activity as we know it temporarily grind to a halt, how nature reasserted its rights on our coastlines and in the middle of our cities, and this feeling is by no means trivial. It hammered home the reality of the situation that we forgot all too often. Our future and that our planet depend on what we do here and now.
Ross, this is the first major climate summit of 2021. But is anything expected to be signed and sealed during this event?
Well, it's the main one that points out the way forward for the year. We've heard a lot of these comments before. We've heard these warnings, these stark warnings from the United Nations Secretary General. Emmanuel Macron has made the green agenda a real focus of his government. But the real aim for this year is to chart a path for what's coming at the end of the year. We have the One Planet Summit today, then the focus moves to China and Kunming for, in May, the COP15 focus on biodiversity. China will be hoping to take that opportunity to put forward its sustainable vision of biodiversity. China is one of the most mega biodiverse countries in the world, the range of animals, the range of flora as well, but it has suffered its problems with extinctions, the Baiji river dolphin, the giant paddlefish as well, and animals that are critically endangered such as the Indo-Chinese leopard and the pangolin. Then the focus after May moves to the United Kingdom, where we're going to have the United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP26 as most people know it, and the UK has also suffered its problems from biodiversity and a reduction in some species. So that will be the aim for today, to set that path for 2021, a real key year for biodiversity. Also worth mentioning, in the United States, 9 days to go until the President-elect Joe Biden is inaugurated as the next president. He has also said one of his top priorities for his first few days in office would be to return the United States to be a signatory of the Paris Climate Change Agreement, which the Trump administration pulled out of.
Ross Cullen in Paris, thank you.